Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. So while the named storm Beryl is creating havoc, crossing the Atlantic and heading towards the Windward Islands, we have these conditions here in Trinidad. So hopefully it's going to remain the same. They are predicting some not so nice weather arriving tomorrow sometime.
Showers and storms the next couple of days. Same thing in the Cayman Islands, of course, Trinidad and Tobago. Tropical storm conditions tomorrow. Barbados, we are thinking of you. We're going to be with you. Just thinking of you in the comments section. St. Lucia, we're thinking of you with a hurricane moving in tomorrow. Hurricane moves into Grenada for us tomorrow. We need to be where we need to be by this evening. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we're taking a direct hit from a major hurricane, and this is a record-setting hurricane. We've never had a hurricane form this early, at least as far as records are concerned, this early, this far east in the season. Martinique.
But let's hope that everybody in the rest of the Caribbean and elsewhere gets spared from any really nasty stuff. Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun, and I say doo 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 doo. Chaguaramas is getting busy. Another one's just arrived. Look at all of these boats. Look at them all. Let's go this way, Errol, in between there. Do you mind being videoed? Is that okay? See this one on the right? I've never seen boats anchored this far down before like this. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So this will probably be full. So these are all of the boats coming down to escape the Hurricane Beryl.
We're going between here or so?
Yeah, we'll go this side. But that's good where you are. No, where you were is good. Perfect.
Huh? Who does come from where? Come from where? From here to down there.
Now just remind me, which is which again? Kendra? And Kayla. Ah, so I did get it right, yeah? Cool. Okay, Captain Errol at the helm again.
Yes, that's me doing my thing. I told to myself.
Just don't run into that island.
Huh?
Don't run into that island.
No, I'm sick.
Look how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats just there. Somebody just mentioned that there's 200 boats coming from up north. That is nuts. Crazy. Wow, good for the economy here.
Well, yeah.
Here we go, coming up to Chacachacare. So there'd be something happening under there for sure.
Yep.
Some sea creatures.
Yeah. And they live and happy. They're cool with that.
Yeah.
My imagination is like, okay, you go to the beach and you walk in and it gets deeper and deeper. Right? I don't know if it's the water or if it's the land. So my imagination is to see all the seawater removed.
Yeah.
To actually see if it's at ground grade or however it is.
So I think this is called Chacachacare Bay.
Okay. Blue stone.
Bluestone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow. No, but what I'm saying, if guys were to list they had room for them to.
Yeah,
so
but
they just had us to be in one spot.
yeah, but you can go to a cemetery somewhere. I'm not sure whether it's on that side or this side. So this is another building straight ahead. See the one?
Oh. So how they get from there to here?
I'm not sure. They used to have jetties and so on.
The vegetation was over.
Wow, that looks good. Because when we went and had a look, you couldn't see any evidence of roads or...
And I hear they start back to get certain cases of leprosy somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. Switzerland or Australia or somewhere.
Really?
I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think it's curable now, isn't it?
There was the registry. I think there probably was the registry. How they call it? Reception.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Come.
See, look at the old house up here. Can you see it there? So 6.8 metres, so about 10 metres deep here. So there's Venezuela. Do you remember the boat Tamaki?
Tamaki, yeah.
Tamaki?
Yeah.
The Kiwis?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's new owners in here. They're Canadian.
Oh yes, they sold it and went back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw it in Scotland Bay. So I sent Ant a little video. I said, oh, look who's just come into Scotland Bay. So this is Ant and Helen's old boat, who I met last year here in Trinidad. As the name might suggest, they're a Kiwi family, and they've passed it on to the new owners, Synth and Mike, who are nice people also. And then he sent them a message, because he's met them and knows them, and said, oh, you'll meet Bruce in a minute. Yeah. And then I went over and saw them, and then we had a video chat with Ant.
Right, okay.
In New Zealand. Yeah, there's some sort of dock over here that Coast Guard and so on tie up to. So I'm just going to tell them where we're going.
Okay.
Hey, Errol. What? Are you going to go in? Come on. You'll dry off. Yeah, it won't take long to dry off. Cool.
No, you come right here and I can run for you. I want to see what it's like. That's the cool on there. So it's really what you get for the one.
Look at all these boats in Scotland Bay. They're all escaping Hurricane Beryl. Yeah, so these are all boats from up north, mostly from Grenada, and a heap more in Chaguaramas. There's supposed to be, somebody said earlier, there's supposed to be 200 boats coming down. And we have a sail out. With a bit of a reef, we're motor sailing. I've just taken Errol and his family down to Chacachacare, which was lovely. But yeah, look at this. All of those boats you can see there, except for the motorboats, of course. But the sailing boats are all boats running from the hurricane, understandably. Look at the size of this thing. And the bay's really starting to fill up. Alright, we're going between Centipede Island and this yellow buoy here. Back to Peaks. Drop these guys off and then back to Chacachacare. And we'll probably wait out the weather in Chacachacare.
A lot of boats, a lot of boats. You can see them. They're all taking up position and spacing themselves out so they wouldn't turn and bounce into each other. And there are some more in the background that keeps coming in. I don't know if our cameraman would turn back, and there's quite a bit, probably like 6 or so back out when we were way out coming in. They were trying to get in.
We have a cameraman, do we?
Yeah, we have a cameraman. Bruce is the cameraman. Yeah. So I don't know if we would have space for the 200 or so. Don't know how much is here already. So that's it again for EW News reporting.
We've got
Cameraman. Yeah.
makeup,
Yeah. Engineer.
guests.
Yeah. I'm the anchorman.
It's pretty good, eh?
Anchorman. Yeah. Yes, another view from the boats that park up there that flee from the oncoming Beryl hurricane. And that's some of them there. And if the cameraman would pan right around, you would see boats right around us. As we pass some of them as we getting in, we still seeing more and more. And I don't know how much more
That'll almost be once in
to
a
come.
lifetime, won't it?
Yeah, probably this is a once in a lifetime event here. Well, we're back on the way, close to Peaks Marine.
Sorry, Mr. Anchorman, we have to take a
Huh? Oh, horrible, you come from in the sea.
Just put the camera on you here.
You come from in the sea.
Under
You're
this.
better off over there because you won't be so far away. I mean, you won't be so close. Unless I do it close up.
Sure.
The Anchorman is a bit tired.
Come. Come by me, come around, right.
Look at all those boats.
Yes.
Hello, guys.
Right, so what are we saying now? Tell me
Need to
when
hold
you're
it
ready.
about
You are
there.
in
What
charge.
about you?
You are in
To see
charge.
me holding it?
Just put it on there again.
Alright, let
See
me
how it
just
clips on?
put on the clip here.
No, see how it
Just now.
squeeze it. Oh no, squeeze it. Yeah, squeeze that there.
Right, okay, great. Turn the hat back to front.
We're recording.
Ready?
Yeah, we're
Okay, we are back again. EW News here, reporting again on the arrival. We already anchor and stable here now and just watching around and watching how everything goes. What we say, we had a lovely day, nice sunlight and everything. This is the EW News family here. And we have our cameraman, the captain of the boat, Bruce Rose. Yeah, quite all the way from Australia. He come here and he's enjoying himself here as well. So we have to thank him as well for the little excursion here today.
Thanks for coming.
Nice, you're welcome, Bruce. Hope you could invite us sometime again in the near future.
Yeah, that was a nice bay, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Peaceful and everything.
That's my first time in that
And
bay.
I like how you're environmental friendly too. You actually pick up the old plastic bottles that was there, you bag it up and you bring it to dispose of it. It's something good. So thumbs up to you for that. Okay, great.
Captain Bruce. Captain. And I am Colonel Beryl. And I am Errol, reporting to EW News.
All right, so that's it.
Okay,
All right.
Can't you never do nothing?
so we get ready to
I'm
go?
telling
Yeah, we could.
you.
'Cause I've got to sail back.
Be careful out there, Bruce. And
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be hard. I think it'll be a nice sail.
go
back.
with God, go with God.
Thank you.
And
I think it'll be a nice sail back.
yeah, you should get a smooth
Yeah,
going back down.
shouldn't take too long.
Coming up was rough. All right, Donald, we pack up. And
Cool. Okay, I'm re-recording this because I'm not sure whether the other microphone was on or not. We're just leaving Chaguaramas again for the second time today and heading back down to Chacachacare after a nice day with Errol and his family. Fingers crossed it'll be nice and protected, or as protected as I've been told it would be. Fingers crossed. So we're motor sailing. The breeze is pretty docile here at the moment, but as we get further down through the Bocas and so on, it'll be a little bit more robust, I'm sure. Oops, I need to move that halyard line. Just arriving back in Chacachacare and it's getting busy. That's where I would have liked to have anchored, but wasn't quick enough. If I'd dropped Errol and family off a little bit earlier, I would have had my spot again. Bugger, bugger, bugger. What can I do? Where am I going to go? Not ideal. Well, that was quick, eh? They didn't muck around. And there's one next door. I can't, yeah. Good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
We survived one night.
Filming?
Yeah, I'm filming. I just want to get it while it's looking like this.
First time you see it so crowded?
Yeah, the most I've seen is 5 boats.
When we came yesterday, there were 5 boats.
How did you sleep?
Oh, very well.
Oh, you did.
Yes,
I think I woke up every hour.
very good. Elena does the same. I woke up twice and checked, but anyway,
Yeah.
it was cool.
Okay, let's try and have a count here. I'm not sure whether you can see the birds there. But anyway, that's not what I was going to have a count of. They're just enjoying the thermals. We've had a mass exodus from up north, mostly Grenada. And yesterday morning we had 5 boats here in Chaguaramas, Chacachacare. Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. 4 on this side and 1 on the other side there. Oh no, 6 actually. We had 5 here. Anyway, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 boats in the bay here. Incredible. And I woke up about every hour last night. I mean, I needed a couple of loo breaks, but as the breeze came up, I'd hear creaks and groans, and that got me going. Well, look how close we are here. We're going to do a bit of reshuffling today because we've got one boat leaving, and these guys are going to move over a little bit. But well, that's pretty close. You can't get much more close than that. All these guys in the bay here will be feeling very lucky that they made it safely, and they're well away from Beryl. Tameki put an extra anchor out last night, and it still might be required. We're expecting 20 plus knots later, according to Windy, kind of from this direction. So we should be pretty good. Then I'll be able to put out some more chain once these guys move. Okay. Not sure whether you... Oh, here we go. Here's a bit of wind now. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Maybe closer to 7 now, actually. Because I've had a bit of a workout. So yeah, it must be closer to 7. And we've got a bit of weather just starting to come in now. Morning, Sin. Oh, is it? Happy Canada Day. All right. You'll remember this one. Yeah. Yeah, those trees are starting to get a bit of a wobble on. They're usually my wind indicators, trees. And they're definitely starting to get a little bit of movement. And some rain just about to hit, by the looks of things. I think, as I mentioned before, I counted, I think it was 27 boats, I forgot. Maybe 28, because there's one around the corner there. Yesterday we had 5 when we left. And look at all these boats swinging in different patterns. Crazy. Now if the wind comes out of the south, which it might for a little while, it could get pretty choppy in here. Those guys over there are going to be a little bit exposed if that happens. Nothing terrible, but it'll get really pitchy. So Sin and Mike are organising their second anchor. I think the line went under the boat perhaps, because they've been swinging all over the place. And when they had the road loose for the second anchor, I think it's probably gone under the boat. So they're just rethreading that. I'll put the instruments on in a sec so you can see what the wind's doing. Wow, that was a little bit of an ordeal. I woke up to some reasonably strongish wind, but I needed a loo break, and I discovered my rudder was touching the bottom. I'm hoping there's no damage, of course. As it is, it feels okay, but I won't know until I dive under it. Have a look. We were definitely in the bottom over here. Fortunately, it was in some softer stuff, and I managed to drag myself off. Drag and gently motor off. Would have only been barely touching. Yes, so it was a bit of an ordeal. And of course I do feel very grateful. I was probably in between those rocks there and this rock here, a little bit softer. Wow, this is the little reward I guess, for having to get up so early. We have another new arrival. They have just come. They must have left with some pretty strong conditions, I would imagine, if they've just arrived now. Far out. Okay, we're going for a bit of a paddleboard to have a look at these Hurricane Beryl boats. In other words, they've come down here to escape Hurricane Beryl from Grenada and further north. And it was supposed to be, as I mentioned before, about 200 or more boats have come down, which is pretty crazy. And we have, well, there were 5 here before in the bay here, which were already in Trinidad. And I think at last count I counted 28 here. So I'm just going to go and have a bit of a sticky beak, a look around. There's a little bit of breeze, but not too bad. So I'm probably going to tie off to the shore a little bit later, like I have before, because we're in pretty close proximity to the boats on the other side, which I'll give you a quick look. And then I might go over to the other side of the bay and then paddle around the bay. So you can see we're pretty close here. Morning, morning.
Morning.
I think I'm going to stay where I am and tie off to the tree.
Please.
Oh, sorry, you got the generator. I think I'm going to stay where I am and tie off to the tree.
Yes.
Let out more chain and...
Okay.
Yeah, because I like it in that corner.
Okay.
And that'll solve the problem. And
So
then
you fix your...
like before? Remember when I was tied off before?
I'm sorry, the generator's so loud.
Yeah. Remember last time? And I tied off to the tree?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to do that again.
Okay.
I'm going to stay where I am but tie off.
So then maybe...
Do you need help?
I'll see maybe because of the wind direction, but I'm just going to go for a paddleboard and then I'll come back and do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just let out more chain and I'll tuck.
So you tie yourself like this.
Yeah. And then you can swing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go across here. All right, get a little bit closer. I'm just going to have a count of boats. So one behind us in the little bay. That one over there. This clump here. These ones here. And then all of these ones behind me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fair Isle. I feel like I've seen that boat before, but maybe not. And it is, oh, look at all that stuff he's got on his rig. They're like bottle brushes. Don't know what they're for. Anyway, this was a 2-mast boat, so that means we've got 28 boats in Chacachacare. Not many people up and about. I think when it's bleak and you've got a forecast of tropical storm conditions, I think it makes everybody kind of just bunker down and sit in waiting mode. But it seems it's probably not going to be as bad as it could have been. Tobago is going to be affected a little bit. They're kind of on the edge. But Mr. Weatherman on YouTube, along with Windy, kind of confirms that although we might get a little bit of gusty conditions, and obviously the wind is going to rotate around as the Hurricane Beryl passes by, Probably not going to be too bad here.
Coming up, Carriacou Island flattened. Barely a house or tree left standing. Boats crashing like dominoes. A catamaran flipped. And carnage in the mangroves, where it's supposed to be safe.
So things like, I have the old plaque, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
The plaque.